Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I am Abna Sawajemfi from the University Relations Office, and I'm going to be your guide to make your arrival less stressful and more enjoyable. But before we go into the campus, let me tell you a little bit about KNUST. So the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology started as Kumasi College of Technology in 1951. And in 1961, KNUST gained its university status. The university adopted the collegiate system in 2005. So we have the College of Agric and Natural Resources, the College of Arts and Built Environment, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, the College of Health Sciences, the College of Science, and the College of Engineering. We also have the Institute of Distance Learning, the KNUST Obuasi Campus, and the School of Graduate Studies. And do you know that the university covers about 2,512.96 acres? Yes, and we have notable alumni such as the late Kofi Annan, former Secretary General of the United Nations, the late Aliu Mahama, former Vice President of Ghana. We have Nana Otuo-Sirbour II, Chairman of the 8th Council of State, Engineer Patricia Obunai, CEO Telecel Ghana, Samuel Atamensa, Managing Director of CTFM and Channel One TV, and Ibrahim Mahama. He's an internationally recognized artist. Our strategic mandate at a university is to provide higher education, undertake research, disseminate knowledge, and foster relationship with the outside persons and bodies. And our vision is to build on KNUST's leadership as the premier science and technology university in Ghana and to be among the top 10 universities in Africa. KNUST exists to advance knowledge in science and technology through creating an environment for undertaking relevant research, quality teaching, entrepreneurship training, and community engagement to improve the quality of life. Our core mandates are leadership in innovation and technology, culture of excellence, diversity and equal opportunity for all, and integrity and stewardship of resources. So for more details about where we came from, who we are and where we are going, visit knust.edu.gh. But before I walk you through what you should expect when you arrive on campus, the Vice Chancellor of this great university, Professor Mrs. Rita Akosua-Dickson, has a message for you.
It is always an absolute delight and joy for me as the Vice Chancellor of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology to extend a very warm welcome to our freshmen and women who, despite the strong competition, have been able to make the mark to join us here at KNUST. Congratulations for choosing to be with the best. This is one of the smartest decisions you will cherish for a lifetime. I am very confident you will find the KNUST experience both remarkable and rewarding. It is our expectation that you make a successful academic and social transition into the KNUST community seamlessly. All new students are therefore required to participate in this very brief but important virtual orientation program before you make your way to join us on campus. KNUST is very keen on working with you, your parents, and our industrial stakeholders as partners in training you to become a globally competitive professional who is fit for purpose, not only as an employee, but also as an employer. As is our culture to ensure that you are amply informed and supported, this 2024-2025 academic year Freshers Orientation will be in two parts, virtual and face-to-face. You are required, as our newly admitted students, to make time, watch and listen attentively to every presentation and get very well acquainted with all the critical information you need to know before you come to school. In this virtual orientation, dedicated students and staff are happy to serve as your tour guide and share some relevant insights with you. Resource persons from this university will provide information on how to secure accommodation, how to find your way around the university campus when you arrive, first-hand information on how to manage your academic life effectively and efficiently, how to register your courses, payment of fees, personal budgeting and financials, security, your spiritual well-being, and how to protect your emotional and mental health during your stay on campus, among others. We would also share with you all the support systems available, as well as the various hotlines to call should you require any further assistance. Please note that at any given time, you can only be classified as a student of this university only when you have completed your registration process on our system every semester. You would also be introduced to the extracurricular activities and facilities such as the KNUST Wellness Center, various gyms in the halls, the Olympic-sized swimming pool, beach soccer field, and other very exciting sporting facilities that we have on campus. The second part of the orientation will be face-to-face at your respective colleges, faculties, departments, halls, and hostels of residence. At KNUST, our focus is forward. Quality continuous improvement is what drives us. We therefore challenge you as you join us to be curious, asking the relevant questions, solution-driven in your approach, seeking to improve always, bold, confident, courageous as you commit to hard work, resilience, and the resolve to become the best version of yourself. Our commitment to you is to work and walk with you on this journey and provide you with the opportunities you need to succeed and to realize your dreams. It is important that you are very intentional about the choice of your friends. They will make or mar you. Indeed, you are unable to change the people around you, but you most certainly can change the people you choose to be around with. As a university, we try very, very hard to keep a serene, neat, and healthy green campus environment to support your total development. And we're looking forward to you contributing positively to its care, maintenance, and sustainability. Please, please do not forget to say thank you to Mom and Dad before you leave for school. Wishing you and your dear families a happy and a very prosperous new year. Once again, a warm welcome to the big KNUST family. Congratulations, and we eagerly look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Thank you all very much, and God richly bless us all.
Now that we've been officially welcomed by the Vice Chancellor, I am permitted to take you around campus. But before that, remember there's going to be a question and answer session where you ask all your questions right after this quick tour with some senior members of the university. So stay with us. So we are now at the Royal Parade Grounds where most of the organized buses are going to be when they get to campus.
Oh, excuse me. Please, what if I don't come with an organized bus?
Okay, so KNUST has 5 entrances and you can use any of them when you get to campus. We have the main entrance, which is for those using the Kumasi-Accra road. And when you get to Tech Junction, you look for the KNUST and Boss taxis, you tell the driver your hall of residence, and he will take you straight to your hall of residence. We also have another entrance at the KNUST Police Station traffic light. You can enter campus through the Botanical Gardens straight to your hall of residence. And this is for those coming from Accra, the Volta region, and the Eastern region to avoid congestion at the main entrance. We also have the Ahinsan Gate, which is for those coming from the main Kumasi townships. And we have the Jinyasi Gate, which is for students and parents coming from the central and western regions of Ghana. Remember that there will be security personnel deployed at various vantage points to direct you to your various halls of residence. You are assured of a serene and secured environment on your arrival. KNUST Security is ready and well equipped to make your arrival very safe on campus. When you enter the campus on your arrival, the first place to go as a new student is your hall of residence. There are 6 traditional halls on campus. Come along, let's explore the halls. So we are currently at the Queen Elizabeth II Hall, and the hall was named after Queen Elizabeth II. Did you know that the hall was commissioned by the Duke of Edinburgh, His Royal Highness Prince Philip? And members of this hall are called royals. And if you're a lover of food, this is where you should be, because this hall is known for its popular market on campus. This is the Republic Hall, and this hall was named after Ghana attained its republic status in 1960. This is the symbol for the hall, a cockerel, and members of this hall are known as Mongols. One fun fact about this hall is that they are known for entertainment on campus. So we are now at the Independence Hall, and just as the name denotes, the Independence Hall was named to commemorate Ghana's attainment of independence on the 6th of March 1957. And members of this hall are proudly called the Spartans because they say they are always a step ahead. So let's go. So this is the largest hall on campus in terms of accommodation capacity, the Unity Hall, also known as Twin Towers. And members of this hall are proudly called Continentals, or Conti for short. So if I say Conti, you say power. Conti. Power. So this is the University Hall, popularly known as Katanga. And the name commemorates the accession of the then Kumasi College of Technology to a full university status. And members of this hall are called fellows. So if I say fellows, you say charge. Fellows! So you are welcome to the Africa Hall, and the members of this hall are called Dormites. The name was derived after the 55 African countries came together to form the African Union. So these are the traditional halls we have on campus, and all the halls provide study areas, recreational facilities, and various services to support the student experience. Each hall has officers and representatives ready to assist you with hall registrations and other processes. Remember that you are to undertake your biometric registration at the various halls of residence and take your Telecel SIM card. It's important to note that every hall organizes its orientation, where they introduce new students to their rules and guidelines. These rules ensure a comfortable experience during your stay. But if your hostel is off campus and you know where your hostel is located, get the appropriate taxi, go straight to your hostel, secure your room, move in your items, make sure that your door is securely closed, then come over to the Directorate of Student Affairs for your biometric verification and your Telecel SIM card. But if you don't know where your hostel is located, get to the Directorate of Student Affairs at the commercial area for help. Staff and volunteers will be at the help desk at the Directorate to help you get to your hostel and guide you through the processes. But if you don't have an accommodation at all, your first place of contact is the Directorate of Student Affairs. The university through the Directorate has a list of highly recommended hostels for first years, like the Wokado Hostel. They will help you find accommodation, or better still, visit the KNUST Off-Campus Student Accommodation Support System, COSAS, and select the accommodation of your choice. But before we continue with our tour, let's hear some words from the Director of Student Affairs.
Greetings and welcome to the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I'm Professor Marian Asantua-Nkansa, Director of Student Affairs, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our campus and to a new academic year. Congratulations on your admission to KNUST. On behalf of the Directorate of Student Affairs, we are excited to be part of this new journey of yours as a student of KNUST. We would like to say a very big thank you to your teachers, your parents, guardians, family members and friends who have supported you thus far. Choosing KNUST is and will be one of the best decisions of your lifetime. Thanks for choosing us. We are wholeheartedly choosing you as well. We want you to learn, but we also want you to have a good time. We want you to make friends, discover, thrive, and grow in all dimensions. We encourage you to interact with your peers, lecturers, staff members of the university community, and everyone you encounter. You are encouraged to live your student life by embracing these 3 C's. First, connect. It is not by chance that you are not homeschooling, but joining a university like ours. Take time to meet new people and make friends. Join a club. Reach out to your lecturers and other staff of the university who are working tirelessly to make your stay fruitful. 2. Communicate. Talk to someone about all your burning questions and struggles. Your mates, peer counselors, academic and residential tutors, and of course, come to the Directorate of Student Affairs when in doubt. The university has facilities to support you. Don't suffer in silence. 3. Create. Work towards the future you want for yourself by taking your academics seriously and following the regulations and guidelines in the Student's Guide. Now, I wish to urge you all to remember to seek wisdom, discernment, and understanding in your pursuit of academic knowledge. I wish you the very best of your stay at KNUST. See you around.
The university campus is organized in various areas. Now we are the faculty area, which has the various colleges. The faculty area is located after the administration runabout, branching into the various colleges.
Now we are the College of Arts and Built Environment, and this college has 3 faculties. We have the Faculty of Arts, the Faculty of Built Environment, and the Faculty of Educational Studies. This is the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, and here at this college we have 2 faculties, the Faculty of Agriculture and the Faculty of Renewable Natural Resources. We are now at the College of Science, and this college has 2 faculties, the Faculty of Biosciences and the Faculty of Physical and Computational Sciences. This is the College of Engineering, and the college has 3 faculties. We have the Faculty of Civil and Geoengineering, the Faculty of Electrical and Computer Engineering, and the Faculty of Mechanical and Chemical Engineering. This is the College of Health Sciences, and this college has 2 faculties, 5 schools. So we have the Faculty of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, the School of Dentistry, the School of Medical Sciences, the School of Public Health, the School of Nursing and Midwifery, and the School of Veterinary Medicine. This is the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and here we have the Faculty of Social Sciences, the Faculty of Law, and the KNUST School of Business.
Before classes begin, students must complete the registration processes. There are 2 main registrations each semester. We have the biometric registration. This involves capturing fingerprint details for identity verification. It indicates that you are present on campus. Staff from the University Information Technology Services, UITS, will be available at all the halls of residence at DOSA and at the Castley Hayford building to assist with the biometric registration. We also have the online course registration, which is the second registration to be done. Students will have to log on to their student portal to register for their courses. Your program examination officers will be available at your respective department to help you. Likewise, staff from UITS. And for efficient navigation, students are encouraged to access the Care University Student Portal and the Care University AIM app. It provides detail on accessing IT services, course registration steps, and other resources to make your stay comfortable. Ensure that all payments are made and all processes are completed to finalize the registration. Care University offers several resources to support teaching and learning and to help you become what you are destined to be. Some of these resources include the Care University eLearning Center. It provides online resources for your virtual classes and training sessions to make learning accessible to you regardless of your location. It's located at the Evans and Phone building, also known as the CCB Auditorium. The Institute of Distance Learning. IDEO offers flexible learning options, including undergraduate and postgraduate degrees, certificates, and professional development courses through online and blended approaches. We have campuses in the Greater Accra, Western, Northern, and Central regions of Ghana. The University Library Services. The Care University Library System include the main university library and specialized libraries within each college. These libraries offer study spaces, access to academic database, and resources to support research and coursework. The main library is located adjacent the Great Hall.
We also have the University Information Technology Services, also known as UITS, and they are the university's IT unit for all your digitization issues. We are currently at the support center and they are ready to help you with your Care University Students Portal, registration of your courses, your Telecel SIM card, the Care University email services, etc. They are located at the basement of the Castley Hayford building.
We have the Care University Student Clinic and the Care University Hospital. By the way, have you undertaken your medical examination? It's compulsory. Students are advised to take their medical examination at the Care University Hospital. We also have the Care University Counseling Center with trained counselors at various colleges to direct you in your academic and emotional journey. There are also peer counselors who are ready to assist you. The Care University School of Graduate Studies. They offer support for graduate education and create an environment to facilitate the training of highly qualified students to acquire postgraduate degrees. Now let me walk you through the various units in the university. We have the main university administration, which is the seat of the university. It has the offices of the Vice Chancellor, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, and the Registrar of the university. We have the Great Hall, where all major university activities are held. We also have the commercial area, which hosts the banks, shops, and marketplaces for students. It also has the Directorate of Student Affairs, which houses the Care University Counseling Center, the Protestant Chaplaincy, the Ghana Immigration Service Office, and the International Programs Office. The Medical Enclave. This is one of the largest additional zones added to the infrastructure of Care University. It hosts the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, comprising of the School of Dentistry and the School of Nursing and Midwifery. We also have other facilities like the Care University Swimming Pool, the Pajo Stadium, and the Care University Wellness Center. So we've come to the end of the tour, and I hope you enjoyed the tour.
Yes, we did.
Yes, so we look forward to welcoming you on campus, and Care University stands as your premier destination for quality education.
We say Nyansapo was Sanano Bajembem. We are waiting for your safe arrival. Now let's move into the question and answer session.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back from the tour. I hope you've really enjoyed our beautiful campus by our tour guide and your colleagues who had the privilege to go around with him. My name is Theodora Odro. Please call me Auntie Theo, and I'm excited to be here this evening to take you through the Q&A session. I'm going to moderate the session. But before I invite other senior colleagues on campus to tell you more about what you want to expect when you arrive, there's some brief information that I need to let you know. God willing, on Tuesday, the entire university is ready to welcome you. We are really ready everywhere to welcome you to campus. So Tuesday, we are pleading with you, make sure you are here. What exactly will happen when you arrive here? Our chair from the Committee of Hall Administrators will give you all the details. However, on Wednesday, the following day after your arrival, there's going to be a hall orientation. What exactly will happen during the hall orientation also, our resource persons are going to let you know. The following day is also very, very crucial to us. After the hall administrators has welcomed you to the hall and given you all the information that they need to tell you, the following day is Thursday and Friday. You are going to have your college, your faculty, and your departmental level orientations. Just as Madam Vice Chancellor said, this is an orientation you can't afford to miss. If you have received admission to this noble institution called KNUST, you ought to be here on Tuesday, Wednesday for the halls, Thursday, Friday for your colleges, your faculties, and the department. In the evenings of Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, respectfully, those off campus are also going to have their orientation, likewise Obuasi. So this evening we have beautiful information for you. So if somebody has dropped off, please call the person that the Q&A session is ready to go. All your questions concerning accommodation, concerning what to do when you arrive, concerning orientation, concerning where I will sleep, concerning who my roommate is going to be. They are here to help you. I know we at KNUST, technology plays a very key role in our lives. So our squad also for the UITS, University Information Technology Services, are here to give you all the information. But before we move into the details of what to expect, God willing, on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, let's listen to the SRC president. He is Nana Francis Kane. We are going to listen to him. He will give you a message. Then I invite my resource persons. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Marks the commencement of a transformative trek for each of you here at KNUST. We don't just build scholars, we nurture leaders and change makers. The knowledge you acquire here will be the foundation upon which you build your dreams. And the SRC is the only and ultimate mouthpiece of all students in KNUST. As the SRC, we are here to ensure that campus life is made easy in all spheres for all students by addressing your needs and voicing out your collective concerns. We thrive on your collaboration and mutual support. Lean on the SRC. While you focus on your studies, don't forget to explore extracurricular activities available. These experiences will shape you alongside your lectures. And Akan would say, Obiri nim abrimpon ashase. To wit, the beginning of a great man is unknown, but the very moment you find yourself in KNUST, your journey towards greatness begins. This is a hallowed ground. I welcome you to KNUST, and I encourage you to dream big and embrace the values of godliness, discipline, smartness, and hard work. You are the future of Ghana and the world at large. Let KNUST be the launch pad for your success. And together, let's build a capable SRC that would go beyond the ordinary with you, by you, and for you. On behalf of the entire students' body, I say Aiko. Congratulations on securing your place in KNUST. This is your new home, and welcome to the family. My name is K. Nana Francis, your SRC president. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our dear president, for this noble institution, K. Nana Francis. So, I am privileged once again to have some resource person on set with me, and I hope you've called your friends because they are going to let us know what is going to happen when we arrive here on Tuesday. To my far left, I have Professor Linda Fonjo, the hall warden for the Great African Hall. So those who have selected Africa Hall, you are going to see this beautiful lady as your hall warden. Is going to guide you around. Then to my immediate left, we have the chairman of the Committee of Hall Administrators, who also doubles up as a hall master for Independence Hall Spartans. I'm a proud Spartan, always a step ahead. So he's also going to share with us what to expect on Tuesday. Then to my immediate right, I have my colleague here called Foster Dedume. We all call him Tesla. He's going to give you all the information about what you are going to do when it comes to technology. You see, the technology in our name plays a key role. The Vodafone SIM, the email addresses, the biometric registration. He is going to answer all those questions for us. So now, I'm privileged to go first to Professor Samuel Norte. Prof, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Prof, God willing, when we arrive on Tuesday, can you please run us through how the process is going to be? What should we expect when they arrive on campus, God willing, on Tuesday?
Thank you very much to you. First of all, I will extend congratulations to all our valued students who have gained admission to the Great KNUST and to those who will be coming to the traditional halls. When you arrive on the 14th, interestingly, we don't have a starting time, although sometimes we wish we could start. By 6 a.m., we do start. But there's certain halls that the management do start even before 6 a.m. And that is how we value our students, because we believe that some do travel all the way around. Some set off 12 a.m. and by 4 a.m. they must be here and they want to leave early. So we are ready for your arrival. You've all chosen your rooms now and your various halls, so you know where you are coming. You have an allocation slip, and all that you need is just 2 passport pictures to ensure that we keep you in our read-date books. And then you have telephone number. I'm sure you have a phone number. Then we need 1 guardian number, your parent or your dad. But normally we want a contact number that when we call, the person will respond. So between your mom and your dad, give us a number of the person who will respond, because sometimes we need to relay some information. So you come to the hall, your hall of residence. For example, if you were assigned or you chose Independence, or you come to Independence straight away, and then with your allocation slip, you proceed to meet. We have designated tables to facilitate the process. It's a very simple process. I don't think it will take more than 5 minutes to do that. And then before you realize, you are in your room, settling down and getting to know your roommates. So it's a very simple exercise. All that you know is your allocation slip, and then your paying slip, at least evidence of payment. Although we have that online, sometimes we use this just to cross-check a few things, and just 2 passport pictures, and you're good to go.
Thank you very much, Prof. Norte. So I'll go to you, Madam Linda. When we are coming to school, will you advise us? I know that URO has given some basic things that students should come with. But I've seen online a tall list of things that students should come with. So now let's focus on the halls. What would be advised, especially to we ladies who are going to really pack, you know? We are going to be in school for about 4 months or so. So what would be advised about the things we should bring, knowing that we are going to be 4 in a room? So respectfully, let's know.
Thank you very much, Mantitio. I would like to add my voice to that of my chair, Professor Naughty, and congratulate all our students. We are happy to have you here in KNUST. We can't wait to have you on Tuesday. So once again, congratulations to you all for choosing KNUST, the #1 destination for quality education. Now, for those who are coming to the university and then the Hall of Residence for the first time, it's just like a home away from home. And so the things that you use at home are essentially the things that we need or you would require in the hall, with the exception of certain gadgets that we don't allow in the halls of residence. So it is okay for you to come with a mini fridge if you will or wish to have one. It is okay for you to come with a rice cooker. Of course, you would cook, and so you need an electric stove. We don't accept a gas burner or anything related to gas. We don't also accept washing machines. But you can come with your rice cooker, your electric stove, your blender, your iron. Those are the basic essential electrical gadgets that would help you live comfortably in your halls of residence. For those who are not comfortable washing, we have several laundries around in the halls and dotted around KNUST that you can use. And so essentially, these are the gadgets that you need. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So as I rightly said, we are going to be 4 in the room. So if 4 people bring refrigerators, 4 people bring microwaves and rice cookers, what would be advice that we should do? So if you can advise, of course, somebody will travel all the way from Accra or Takoradi or Tamale, and they are all coming with refrigerators and microwaves and blenders and all these things. How will you advise that they should go about it?
So, it is advisable that you all don't come with, especially a fridge. You all don't come with a microwave. So just sometimes you can come with the basic things that you need. And so when you come to the hall and you realize that there's an electrical gadget that you all don't have, and then you can decide that, oh, okay, I think that I can afford to bring a fridge that we can all share. Sharing is the way to go in the halls of residence. In fact, the rooms are such that you can have 4 different fridges in there. Okay, and so I would advise that you wait and come for the bulky gadgets like a microwave, a fridge. I would advise that you come, and then when you settle in and you get to know your roommates, you can discuss that, okay, I can bring a microwave, I can bring a fridge, and then you can agree on what to bring so that you don't have too many gadgets in the room that you all share. So sharing is the best way to go. And the best way to do that is to come, get to know your roommates, get to know what you don't have, and then you can agree on what to bring individually and share.
Thank you very much. So I hope we are all learning and we are listening, because on
Greetings. I'm Professor Mariana Santuan-Kansa, Director of Student Affairs of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. The university established the then Office of the Dean of Students in February 1998 with 5 staff members at the time, and the office was operational from 1998 to 2022. The University Council at its 268th meeting on March 2022 took cognizance of the enhanced roles and responsibilities entrusted to the then Office of the Dean of Students and elevated it into a directorate effective 1st April 2022. The directorate is a central place for students, staff, faculty to receive assistance with complex issues of student life. It also responds to all situations and challenges that impact the well-being of KNUST students. The directorate exists to promote students' development through provision of support services, networking, and leadership. We also provide opportunities for students to develop and enhance their leadership skills. We offer support and advocacy for students, empower students by involving them in decision-making processes and provision of conflict resolution techniques. The vision of the directorate is to be a professional center of excellence for students' well-being and success. And the mission is to provide dedicated professional and student-centered services to every student and support all staff to appreciate and provide such services as well. Our core values include professionalism, integrity, excellence, teamwork, empathy, leadership, confidentiality, diversity and inclusion, respect, and attention to customer service. The Directorate of Student Affairs, also known as DOSA, is internally organized into several sections, but also provides office space for a number of independent units that have close working relationship with us. The Directorate of Student Affairs is led by the director, who is assisted by 2 deputy directors. First, the deputy in charge of student conduct and discipline, and then the deputy in charge of student housing and welfare. The Directorate also houses the KNUST Counseling Center, the Protestant Chaplaincy, Student Support and Financial Services, and other offices, which include the Student Welfare and Documentation with Filing Unit, the KNUST-owned hostels, the Office of the Senior Tutors, the Account Section, which is in charge of all student-related accounts, as well as the Ghana Immigration Service. The Director of Student Affairs is the Students' Conduct Administrator. The Director is responsible for the welfare and discipline of all students, and also gives meaning to the role of the senior members by acting in loco parentis for the students. The Office of the Director of Student Affairs is the first port of call for all issues on student welfare, conduct, and discipline. The principal focus of the Director is the welfare, emotional and mental health and well-being, growth, safety, and general academic performance of all students through specific activities we organize. Under the Deputy Director of Conduct and Discipline, all issues on students' conduct and discipline are reported directly to the office or referred from other agencies to the office. The Director of Health Services, Director of Sports, Head of Security Services, Provosts, Deans, colleges and faculties, as well as heads of other units, refer cases regarding student conduct and discipline, ranging from theft, fraud, assault, harassment, and all other student conduct issues to this office. Under Student Housing and Welfare, the Deputy Director is responsible for liaising with private hostel operators to ensure that non-resident students live in decent, affordable hostels, including KNUST-owned hostels. The office also helps to make students comfortable and creates conducive environment for living. The office undertakes periodic hostel inspections to ensure health and safety, and also assists the Committee of Hall Administrators to ensure students live under satisfactory conditions. The Deputy in charge of Housing and Welfare is also responsible for students with disabilities and chronic diseases, and approximately 65,000 students have been housed in hostels and homestels around the university community through the services of this office. The Office of the Senior Tutors was also established in 2021 to, among other reasons, to support the management of students living off campus. KNUST Counseling Center is also housed in the Directorate, and it works with 11 counselors. Each college has a counselor, including the Institute of Distance Learning, the Clinical Students Hostel at Komfanochi Teaching Hospital, and the Obuasi campus, to ensure the emotional, psychosocial, physical and mental well-being of our students. They also follow up on students' medical examination reports on the basis for identifying students with special health and counseling needs. Next is the Student Support and Financial Services Office. The office explores and solicits for funds from organizations and individuals to assist students in need. Some of the services provided under the Student Support and Financial Services include issuance of letters of introduction to foreign embassies and attestation letters to institutions, working with the Ghana Immigration Service to provide support for the insurance of residence permits to international students. We are urging deans and heads of department to refer international students to the Student Affairs for their residence permits to be issued. Next is the Student Support and Financial Services Office. This office is responsible for facilitating the work and study program for students, coordinating the provision of direct financial assistance in the form of bursaries and scholarships to needy students, and implementation of scholarships and bursaries after a selection process in the office. The office also is responsible for fundraising from individuals and benefactors who are interested in supporting students in need. Some of the scholarships available include the SRC Kitwe Bearance project, among others. The Director of Student Affairs also uses parts of the office allocation to support extremely needy students in the areas of accommodation, payment of academic facility user fee, and provision of monthly stipend. In the Directorate of Student Affairs also exists the Food and Clothing Bank, established in the year 2019. The office collaborates with the University Management, the Protestant and Catholic chaplaincies, SRC, NUCS, and GRASAG, and in some instances, staff of the university, philanthropies, and other well-meaning people to provide the food and clothing bank for very needy students. Students are screened by the counselors to authenticate their need. The office works closely with the Director of Health Services, the KNUST Counseling Center, to ensure both the physical and mental well-being of students. This objective is achieved by liaising with the Director of Health Services on students' health matters regarding academic, social, health issues. Also assist the Director to inform provosts, deans, and heads of department on students on admission. Next is the Student Welfare and Documentation Office. It follows up on students' medical examination reports as a basis for identifying students with special counseling and health needs, monitors trends in student health and sanitation, as well as issues on campus, and advising accordingly. The office also represents the university and assists parents of students who have passed on while schooling. When a Ghanaian student passes on, the Director of Student Affairs through the Student Welfare Department officially informs the head of department about the demise of the student, and then the office receives notification from the family on funeral arrangements. The department shall arrange a bus to convey students and staff to the burial of service of the Ghanaian student. For an international student, staff and students may join virtually if the family so permits. The Directorate of Student Affairs is also involved in student governance. The office works with the major student groupings on campus. First, the 5 elected executives of the Student Representative Council, also known as the SRC Parliamentary Council, and the SRC appointees. In addition, the Directorate also works with the 3 elected local National Union of Ghana Students Executives, the local NUCS, as well as the International Students Association, ISA, and the Graduate Students Association of Ghana, GRASAG, as well as 102 student associations across the 6 colleges and the Institute of Distance Learning. The SRC Obuasi campus, clubs and societies, political groupings in the tertiary institutions, various church groupings through the chaplaincy are also among the other student governance engagements the Directorate is involved in. Finally, I would like to show you where to find us. The Directorate of Student Affairs is located at the J. Harper building at the commercial area, adjacent to the KNUST Jubilee Mall. Come over and meet with your counselors. Solicit help from the Student Financial Services. Come over and talk about your accommodation challenges. Come and talk to me. We are here to make your academic journey less stressful and a memorable one. Enjoy your stay at KNUST. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. I hope you've heard a lot from the Director of Student Affairs and what we do at the Directorate of Student Affairs. Actually, let me add that it is your second home from home, in addition to the halls. Before we went for the commercial break, Professor Norte, who is the chairman for the Committee of Hall Administrators and also doubles as the hall master for the Independence Hall, was sharing with you the relevance of why you need to attend the hall orientations. I'll let him quickly conclude on that and to ensure that all of you are there. So he said something before we concluded that as a prophet, let me ask you this question. If I decide to come on Saturday, because we said lectures will start on Monday, can I choose to come on Saturday, or you think it's very important that I get here on Tuesday?
Well, you can choose to come on Saturday, but you are missing a lot.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of catch up to do. Sometimes you like to rely on your friends to give you what was said. But as I said, secondary data are always manipulated. You need to be there because we are going to talk about security issues. We are going to talk about medical issues. We are going to talk about how to assess A, how to assess B, and stuff like that. So before you realize you are 2 months into the school and there are certain things you are not able to assess and it's to your detriment, but you are not aware. And people are taking advantage of that. So please, parents, I'm not just talking to the students, but parents as well. Ensure that your ward or your child is able to come on Tuesday. I think the latest should be Wednesday morning because the orientation will start exactly 1 p.m. at the various halls. And we have the resource persons ready for you.
Thank you very much. Reverend, I said Reverend. Yeah. Reverend Linda, Prof. Linda, that's beautiful. I had a question from somebody here that the halls, are they going to be set food? How are they going to eat? So I want you to say a little bit about, I'm surprised, about cooking. How would they buy food? Would they cook food? Do you have a dining hall? You know where we are coming from? We go to a dining hall. So at the halls, how do we cook? Where do we get food from? Elaborate a little bit on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Tio. I'm sure this person is one who certainly he or she doesn't joke with the food. And so it's a very important question to ask. So at the halls, we have designated cooking area. And so you are encouraged to bring an electric cooker where you can cook whatever meal that you enjoy. Now, aside that, we also have in the various halls, dining halls or restaurants where they cook a variety of dishes from local to continental. We also have in the halls what we call the markets, where they also have something like the bush canteen kind of vibe, okay? So you don't want to go to the restaurant to have your fufu and abenkwine. You can have a bush canteen kind of vibe where you go there and you tree your meko, tree your ginger, tree your onions and all that, and you get your fufu served. Or you love your banku and okro, all that. Or you love your gobe, your gari and beans. You have all that variety. Or you love your kenke and pepper and shito and fish. So you can get all that from the restaurants and then the bush canteen kind of vibe that we have. So we have all these varieties and assorted things awaiting all our freshmen and all our students. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. It's a joy for me to be part of the Directorate of Student Affairs. And as most of you are aware, not all of us will be able to stay in the traditional halls of residence. So the university has recommended some off-campus hostels. If we say off-campus, doesn't mean that it's so far away. No. During the initial presentation, we showed you where you can get access to our off-campus hostels from. So at the off-campus hostels also, they are all under the Directorate of Student Affairs. They are very good places. And so you get everything that they're talking about in the whole. Orientations will go on at the off-campus. There'll be buses and shuttles at some of the places you can join and come to campus. So if you have got a off-campus accommodation and you have any concern, I'm watching my screen, just share your questions and we'll be able to help you out. But I want to assure you that all the recommended hostels, the university keeps an eye on it. They are very good places. You know, you are very valuable to us. We can't just put you anywhere at all. We put you at only the best places. So we are about concluding for now on the halls. So I want to go back to my two professors and I want them to give us some concluding remarks about any advice as we arrive on Tuesday, any advice that they have for us. Are we coming for parents? You know, Prof. Notti, I really want to talk about this. I've witnessed one mother who was finding it very difficult to leave the daughter. So I'm trying to myself from her one day. Why? So advise the parents, can they come and stay one night, or they should what should they do as we conclude this session? Oh, Daddy, I love my heart out. So just conclude that for Prof. Fonjo will also give us some advice as well. Thank you very much.
Well, sometimes it's interesting when you see parents, they don't want to leave their what. But interestingly, there was to want their parents to leave. Because they want to have that kind of vibe with their colleagues and they want to get to know their roommates. Parents do that, but I'm sure that when the roommate sets in, they realize that it is time for them to leave. Dear residents of our traditional halls, we are ready. We are here as parents. KNUST, we have a brand, and we are here as parents. We are standing in as your parents. So when you come, feel free to share your questions with us, especially if you have a medical issue. Let us know. We will help you out. We are here. Don't hide anything from us, because if you do, it will be to your own detriment. It's not good. We've had experiences, at least 7 years in a hall. I've had experience where you come, you are very asthmatic. I mean, there's a problem. And you are in a room with the same person who, you are not asking the question, so I'm asking the question I want to ask. You are the same with a room with a person who also likes to perfume, likes using perfume, and this is bad for you. You come, we sit down, we see how best we can sort out these things. So please, when you come, our doors are open, and that is why we are here at university, to ensure that your stay there is good. I tell you, you are leaving your family to make another family. Those people you find, the 3 extra students who are going to join you becomes your immediate family. So we want that bonding to stay, and we also want to stay closer to you. Forget that we are professors, but we are, but indeed, behind the scene, we are your parents now. So when you come, get closer to us and let's talk. I'm sure my colleague, Prof.
Thank you very much. Prof. Linda, any advice for our students?
Thank you very much once again. So it's a very exciting time to be a student, and I can feel and share with you the anticipation, the mixed feelings that you may be experiencing now. But just like my colleague said, be rest assured, you are moving from your home to another home. And so you have mothers here, you have fathers here. Feel free to relate with us as such that if you have any concerns, you have issues that bothers you, things that you think, even if it's something as little as a direction, you are welcome to walk into our offices and ask, where can I find this? Where is the nearest market? I want to buy a piece of yam. Which way should I go? And another advice that I would give to my dear residents, incoming residents, is that you get to bond with your roommates. And of course, your first time here sometimes can be daunting. People may want to take advantage of you. but know that we are here and ready to serve you. And so take advantage of our open door policies and come to us with whatever need that you may be experiencing. We wish you the very best as you journey to KNUST, and of course, a very fruitful stay. For some of you, it may be 4-year stay, and for some of you, it may be a 6-year stay. We can't wait to have you, and we wish you the very best of time here in KNUST. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Was a question that I'm not in the hall. Can I attend the hall orientations too? I initially said that if you are in a recommended off-campus hostel that the university has recommended for you, on Thursday and Friday, we'll be coming to your halls of residence to also partake in the orientation. The reason why yours is on Thursday and Friday is that some of the resource persons that will be using for the off-campus hostel orientation are also going to participate in the hall orientation as well. So definitely on Wednesday night, some people are going to be with you, but officially, the off-campus hostel orientation will be on Thursday and Friday, going in the evening as your hall, as your colleges, your faculties, and department orientation also goes on during the day on Thursday and Friday. So that's how it's going to be. So on that note, I want to say God bless you so much. And if there are other questions also, we will attend to them because of time. But before I call in my next resource persons, you know, health is wealth. Our health is our wealth. And it's very, very important that we take care of ourselves. I believe that you heard very clearly that they were asking us, have you taken your medical examination? So, dear ladies and gentlemen, watch. We are going to listen to a presentation from the Director of Health Services. Please listen to him and I'll be back. Thank you very much.
First year students of KNUST, we welcome you to KNUST campus. My name is Dr. Nana Kwame Isiboaten. I'm the Director of University Health Services, KNUST. The University Health Service vision is to provide excellent patient-centered care, impactful research, and the training of world-class health professionals. We exist to provide three main things. We provide curative services, we promote health, and then we prevent diseases. And as students of KNUST, one cardinal thing you need to do as first-year students is to be certified fit to be admitted as students. And we've put in place a system where all of you can go through medical screening to be certified by me as Director of Health Services. We have a number of centers that we are engaging to provide this service to you. On campus, you have the Students' Clinic, which is close to the Hall 7. We would also be located at the CCB, close to Social Science. We also have a center at the Boedi Medical Enclave. And last but not the least, we'll be at the KNUST Business School. You'll be required to take a chest X-ray. We will take your blood sample to test you, to check your levels of blood, to know whether you are anemic or not. We will assess your sickling status. We'll also take some physical examination findings, your weight and height. A doctor will listen to your chest and perform a comprehensive medical examination, subsequent to which you'll be given certification as fit to be admitted as freshers. In the event that you fall sick whilst you are students of KNUST, two places that we offer medical care are the main hospital and then the Students' Clinic. The Students' Clinic is opened every day of the week as well as on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. At the main hospital, we offer 24/7 services and you can walk in anytime to receive health care. But remember that as students, you need to have your NHIS registered and should be active. We would demand that when you report to the hospital, even at the point of registration and at the time when we are going through the medical screening, you need to show that you have an active and valid NHIS card. And then also in the event that you come to the hospital and we have to take care of you, your NHIS card and your student ID will be required for service to be offered to you. So this is important that you ensure that every time your NHIS card is active and is renewed. If you have any questions or queries, our website, uhs.knust.edu.gh, is available for you. You can also like our social media page, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. And I'm sure that you have a good health experience with that. Remember, your health is your wealth. Thank you very much.
All right, welcome back. So, as you rightly know, KNUST, technology is part of our brand. Digitalization is part of our brand. We are really virtual, as you can see. Everywhere in the world is watching us live. So we have a lot and tons of questions regarding IT services. I'm privileged to have my big brother to my extreme left, Mr. Emmanuel Infum from the University Information Technology Services. And also, I have to my immediate left also, Mr. Foster Dedume. So we are going to answer some of your questions as much as we can, okay? So on the home, Mr. Infum, I would like to give us a brief introduction, the value of technical or technology things with KNUST. How important is digitization and technology with the whole ethos of KNUST? Briefly, then we can go to the individual questions.
Thank you very much, Auntie Theo, and permit me to congratulate all our freshers who are joining us next week. We are ready for you, and rightly said, it's like the oxygen we breathe. Technology is an enabler, and everything we do here in KNUST rides on technology. You can't do anything here, you can't thrive actually without you getting to use technology. So it's, in simple terms, it's like the oxygen we breathe. This niche is a whole, it's a whole tech niche. And so, and we are here as UITS to help you navigate through, to get the, to hit the ground running, and to also become tech savvy in summary. Thank you very much.
Yeah, tech savvy in summary. So my first question goes to Uncle Tesla. Please, his name is Foster Dedume, Mr. Foster Dedume, but we call him Uncle Tesla. We've been told that we'll be giving some Vodafone SIMs. Can we throw a little bit more light on that? And also, why should we register? Someone's asking, why do we do biometric registration and course registration? What is the difference between the two? And why should I do both? If you can join these three questions for me, I'll be grateful. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. I think I'll join my colleague in congratulating all of you to KNUST. On arrival on Tuesday at the halls of residence at the Royal Parade Grounds, at Castle Hayford and some other designated centers, like the Directorate of Student Affairs, you'll be given SIM cards after your biometric registration. This SIM card comes with 5 gigabytes of data every month. You get the chance to have 50 SMS. You get 200 minutes talk time to Telecel numbers. You have 10 minutes to any other network. And then most importantly, you have what we call the community user groups. The community user groups enables you to speak for 500 minutes in a month to all your colleagues. And so even if you don't have credits, you can call your colleagues to have group discussions, to have any form of collaboration. Also, it means that if you have any form of emergency, you can call all KNUST numbers, whether security, whether the Directorate of Student Affairs, or any other service for free within the time. Now, on arrival, you'll be asked to do what we call the biometric registration, where your fingerprints are taken. It's very important because beyond having that data, we use it for many other things. That is to show your presence on campus. We have what we call electronic elections. That is e-voting. And then we use all these systems for that. However, course registration is for academic purposes. That is, you register your courses online. That is how we know you know which courses you are going to do and what credits are attached to them. So it's very important that on the first day you come, you make sure you do your biometric registration. You'll be given the SIM card. If you are based off campus, don't worry at all. Even within the week, you can always pass by the Castle Hayford building, the ground floor of the Castle Hayford building. You'll be given your Vodafone SIM card. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So after downloading my AIM app, they ask of KNUST email. How do I get my KNUST email? Just like, can you continue with that? The next question go to Inform.
Okay. So I'm sure by now most of you have received SMS from KNUST with your credentials. So if my name is Foster Dedume, I'll have a credential, maybe F, that is my other names, and then my last name. This is what you use to log into your portal, your various portals, to access all online services on campus. And so if you are using the AIM app, you are asked for your KNUST email. Your KNUST email is simply that username that you have at st.knust.edu.gh. And so once you are being asked anywhere for your KNUST email, it is that username that you have been sent via SMS. If you have not received your credentials, don't worry at all. You can go to the student portal and then just say you have forgotten or you have not received your credentials. You can select to receive them via SMS or email, and it will be sent to you right away. Thank you.
Yes, so Mr. Inform, how do I register my courses? It's very, very important. Because we said the course registration has to do with academic work. How do I go about it? How do I know that I'm going to do calculus or geometric? How do I register my courses?
Great. Just to add to what my colleague just said, first of all, there are quite a number of channels for course registration. The two main ones are the students portal, which can be accessed at apps.knust.edu.gh/students. So when you go there, as was rightly said by my colleague, you would have received your student credentials already. Just log in with your student username, your password, and then your student reference number. When you do log in, you get to the menu or the menu page, like a dashboard of icons, one of which is course registration. You click, and then you get a list of instructions as to what you're about to do. You continue from there, and then you see your courses, compulsory courses, elective courses, and then you can register. It's very, very simple and seamless. You can also do same on the AIM app, right? That is the device app where you can have installed on either Android or iOS, and also do that course registration, which is also very simple. In fact, I'm glad to say that some of our freshers are actually registering courses seamlessly, and it tells you the caliber of students we have this year. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited to know that the Gen Zs are in town. Beautiful. So, Mr. Ifu, please continue with that. How can I protect my personal information, like my password, my credentials, etc.? How do I ensure that nobody steals my credentials?
Thank you. I think I'll say Pat, and then my colleague Tesla will come in with Pat. Yes, cybersecurity and security issues are very critical. Your credentials are like you in the cyberspace. You have to protect it. You have to. We realize that some of you in the application process use the telephone numbers of teachers and friends and all that. So when the credentials were sent, they were sent to them. But thankfully, you can go to the students portal and then reset the password. And please protect this credential like the way you keep your Momo pin. It's very, very vital because it's you, and anybody who has access to that can check your results, can register for you, can connect to the Wi-Fi in your name, can do any kind of unscrupulous activity on the cyberspace, and unfortunately will say it's you. So keep it safe, keep it well. I don't know how keep it safe. Don't share with anybody. It's not to be shared with anybody. So that's what I have to say. If you at any point in time think you've been compromised, don't worry, just go and reset the password. Or if you need any help, you visit the UITS. We'll help you to retrieve and reset the password. I think I'll hand over to my colleague Tesla to add something to it. Thank you.
Yeah, so to add to what my colleague said, the support center is located at the Castle Hayford building. So if you have any issues with regards to your password security, you can visit the UITS support center. Also, during the orientation, there will be IT personnel there to speak more on this topic. Thank you.
All right. So, Uncle Tesla, I just had a little question here. Respectfully, let me just paraphrase what the person have said. So, it's like we are talking about KNUST. So, it means that you should have a laptop or a very good phone. But here's the situation that I don't have a laptop. That's the university have libraries for where there are computers that I can have access to, that the student can have access to for their work, please, if you can help us with that, because not everybody doesn't have a laptop.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, the university has ICT centers on campus to help you do your work. We have one, the main ICT center is located as the Prempeh II Library. It's a very large space for you to visit anytime you need to do your assignments or access any other. And also there is space there for you to bring your own device. Sometimes you just need a steady space, so you can use the library. And then inside the library, we have the Prempeh II ICT Center. We have one also at the commercial area, which is the UITS SRC ICT Center. And then also there are many ICT centers in the various colleges. So once you get to your college, and if you need to use a computer, just ask for the ICT centers. You can visit them to have all these services at your disposal.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. So although having a personal laptop or a smartphone is very important, if you don't have one, that's it, because I don't have a laptop, I will not come to school on Tuesday. Please do come. It will help you out at the ICT centers. Mr. Inform, can a fresher change his or her course on the day of arrival? When I arrive, I say, okay, now you have brought me here. I don't want the course. Change it for me. Is it possible?
Well, it comes with its own ramifications, financial ramifications, and others. On what grounds do you want to change? But of course, to change, I want to understand this as changing of a program, not a course, because of course courses are registered under programs. But then, well, you can, but note that it must be with the consent of your parents, so that at least they know the financial ramifications and any other ramifications involved in this. Thank you very much.
All right, so very soon we'll be concluding on the IT issues, but I want to allow my two colleagues here to give you maybe some advice when it comes to IT things. Is it true that I'll be observed in things I'm doing? We'll talk about cybersecurity. What should we do when it comes to using the data we are going to give them to do unscrupulous things? Can they go to any site that they want to? Can they download anything that they want to? Or there'll be some kind of restrictions? So any general advice? Lectures, would it be purely face-to-face, or is going to have a virtual lectures, in-person lectures? Any general advice as we maybe conclude on this session? Mr. Inform goes further and Tesla comes in.
Great. So I think here we do a blended approach here. We have face-to-face and online. And with all this, for the online platform, that's the myclass.knust.edu.gh, you access with your student the same credentials, for which reason we are asking that you keep it very safe. And it's because, since post-COVID, we've done a lot of online innovation in terms of carrying out instruction online. And same applies even to this very day. So yes, it's a blended approach, and quite a number of assignments will be given to you by your lecturers online, assignments, fora, and various kinds of activities, including resources which will help you navigate your way through the course you are doing. General advice, once again, it's an opportunity to be here in KNUST. Everywhere has connectivity to the internet. It's, you can use that to enhance yourself, build your knowledge base. You can grow yourself. You can learn a new skill. You can learn new skills where AI tools, and learn how to develop yourself in many ways. You can actually start your own blog. You can do a lot of things. So the advantage you have here is that you are opened to the world to develop yourself. May that be your focus, so that at the end of it, after 4 years, you'll come out a fine product of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Tesla?
To add to that, even at home, you may encounter if you have any problems accessing our services, I would like to leave you with this resource, helpdesk.knust.edu.gh. helpdesk.knust.edu.gh. It's an online portal where you can post your issues. We have FAQs there for you to read, to know how to go about certain things and using our IT services. And if you have any issue, you can leave a ticket. You can just post a ticket. Someone will respond to it. We have a live chat session where you can say what you want and it will be responded to. And we even have phone numbers you can call for help. Also, you should also know that your Vodafone or your Telecel SIM cards that will be given to you, will come with data. Please use them judiciously. If you use them for other resources and then you lose data, you will not be able to enhance your learning experience. So we are here for you as UITS to enable and assist you to excel in KNUST.
Okay.
Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you.
Sorry,
yes,
just
please.
to add a little bit to
yes,
it.
please go ahead.
Social media, right? It's a big problem. Don't just join any WhatsApp group. Be very careful of that. Phishing messages. You can get funny text messages asking you to do things. Please be careful. If you are in doubt of any message you have received, please go to the helpdesk.knust.edu.gh and then create a ticket. You get a response to verify how authentic or otherwise whatever text message or email you have. So please be careful on once again when it comes to social media use. Thank you very much.
And please note this. No one will ask you for your phone number. So if you come to school and anyone engages you and tries to take your personal details, your contacts, or you have any websites coming in to ask for information, please do not give out any personal information. And just like my colleague said, do not join any unverified groups on campus. Do not scan any QR codes that you have not been authorized to. You end up on certain platforms that may not augur well for your education. So please be warned. And if you need help, contact IT support. helpdesk.knust.edu.gh.
helpdesk.knust.edu.gh. Thank you so much, Mr. Infum, and thank you so much, Mr. Dedume, for this. These are very critical information we want you to know before you get here on Tuesday. But the reason why you should be part of all the orientation services is that they are going to give you details. They are going to give you animation on how to do all these things. And the support center people will be there to take you through step by step. I know people come to KNUST without any knowledge in Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint, but they live here as IT gurus, okay? So don't worry at all. We are here for you. This is KNUST. The ground is hallowed. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you around the orientation, okay? So now we want to move on to money matters. So if people have dropped, please call them. Payment of fees, scholarships, bursaries for postgraduate, for undergraduate, everybody, because definitely somebody is asking what. So I'm privileged to have my colleague here. I'm going to engage him concerning the payment of fees. Definitely most of you have paid your fees, but some of you are still not finished paying your fees. And this question gladly comes in. So Mr. Emmanuel Inti, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
So I want to, before I go to the questions, maybe give us a general overview of how the payment is done. Which banks, I don't want to assume that everybody has paid. So which banks do I pay? And this issue of paying fees and accommodation together, if I've committed that error already, what do I do? And give us a general overview. Then we'll come to the individual questions on fees. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So concerning payment of fees at the bank, we have a lot of banks stated on the university website. Some of them are the GCB, CalBank, Standard Chartered, ABSA. There are a whole lot stated on the university website. Okay, so in paying your school fees, when you go to the bank, you first have to pay for academic fees. You first make payment of academic fees first. Don't combine the academic fees and the residential fees. After making payment for academic fees, you then come and book accommodation. After the booking accommodation, you get a reservation code, go to the bank, and you pay for your residential fees. So that's how the payment of fees is done at the bank.
So the question is there a deadline for the payment of fees?
Yes, for freshmen, the deadline is tied to matriculation. But then for postgraduate, the deadline is tied to registration. You know, you have to pay your fees before you can go ahead and register. So you need to make payment of fees, register your courses before before the registration window closes. Thank you.
So for postgraduates, we want to encourage you that payment of your fees is very critical. And another question was asking whether for postgraduate can pay their fees in bits. Maybe 31st January, also the deadline for the postgraduate. And if my fees is X amount, let's say my fee is 3,000 Ghana cedis, can I pay 1,000? The next month 1,000, the third month 1,000, or I need to pay all the 3,000 for postgraduate. And undergraduate, how do I go about? Say it is tied to what? Just explain a little bit.
So the university has a payment plan for all fee categories. For undergraduate freshmen, you need to pay 100% of your fees to secure accommodation and secure your admission. For postgraduate freshmen, you need to pay 50% in the first semester and 50% in the second semester. When it comes to continuing students, for undergraduate and postgraduate, you are required to pay 50% in the first semester and 50% in the second semester. So that's the payment plan by the academic board.
All right. So it's a question that I've mistakenly paid my fees twice. How do I get my balance? Are you not blessed? Okay.
So, my dear, do not panic. You
just go ahead and answer that question for us.
So when you come to campus, when you resume and come to campus, you come to the main finance office, ask for students division. You come there and you meet me. We will work on and process a refund for you, and it will be sent to your bank. So do not panic about the double payment.
Well, since I also work with finance and scholarships, I want to encourage you that maybe if you are not on scholarship and you have mistakenly paid your fee twice, the money didn't go anywhere. The money is on your portal. The money is for you. So you can choose to leave the money in your portal, and when, by God's grace, you get to second year, the money will be used to clear either your fees or part of your fees for you. That's a good deal. Instead of going for a refund, you are going to use it on gobe and fried rice and that kind of shawarma. Maybe you can choose to leave it there. So think about it. But if you really need that money, please come to the finance office, student division, and they'll guide you how to get your refund. Well, there's a question: can I change my status from fee paying to regular? Well, you're also in the university where you can help that, right? I need help answer that. I should go to the IT guys.
Yeah. Please, it has to do with UITS.
So UITS, Mr. Yufum,
yes,
I selected to do QSC, quantity survey, as a fee paying. But I don't know, when I come here, I want to do geological engineer as a regular student. Can I change or I can't change?
You cannot change. You've been
Please, why?
That's a stream you've been admitted into. Right, it's a stream you've been admitted into. So that's the stream that is tied to you. You cannot change. You cannot change. Thank you very much.
All right. So when it comes to the issue of payment of fees, those who can't afford at all, or maybe they can afford partial payment, is it like it's over for them, or they can do something about it?
Well, there are some bursaries on campus, like the KBN, some college bursaries. You can come and enjoy them. So if you need those bursaries, you go to the Director of Student Affairs and Financial Services. They will guide you on how to apply and enjoy these bursaries whilst on campus. Thank you.
So I'm privileged to be in the Director of Student Affairs, and our offices handles the scholarships and the bursaries. There are some scholarships and bursaries available for some categories of students, because the scholarship provider will say, I want to give it to only students in STEM education, others give it to everybody. However, when you are in first year, mostly the scholarship comes after we have spent some time on campus, but some of the providers also give scholarship and bursaries to students right as you have come. Because your payment is dependent. Some people, they have gone through all the community and their family to get money to pay their first year fees, and they are fasting and praying that how do I get second year, third year, and final year or other fees. So God willing, next week be visiting the university website. We'll be uploading some scholarships and bursaries for first years. Today we had the privilege of discussing with some of our partners, and they have approved that we can upload the applications for some selected scholarships. So God willing, next week we'll be uploading them at the university website right all the way through 31st January. So when you come in, the university website is supposed to be your friend. Visit there every day. But in case you want to know what scholarships are available, what bursaries are available, then you need to come to the Director of Student Affairs, room 19 and room 20, and we are there to give you all the help. So when you go there, God willing, next week, you'll be able to see the available ones. There are some particular scholarships also. You need to have spent at least 1 year on campus before you become eligible to apply. These are some of the requirements. So that is what I would say. Can a fee-paying student get a scholarship? Yes and no. It depends on the scholarship. So we are blessed to have GMPC scholarship, and Get Fund scholarship, Ghana Government scholarship, Ghana Gas scholarship, and there are lots of them. You can just go to online and Google scholarship for Ghanaian students, and you'll be glad to see a lot of them. Some of them are saying if you are fee-paying student, don't apply. Some of them also don't. It doesn't matter whether you are a fee-paying student or you're a regular student. So when you get a scholarship offer, just read the eligibility criteria and requirement, and I think that you'll be able to know whether you qualify to apply or not. And every scholarship, you will attend an interview. You will be able to meet a group of panel members to show whether you really qualify for it. It's not just a giveaway. Right? So we are going to take you through an interview session to know whether you really qualify for it. So then are accommodation and school fees for a semester or for the year? Sainty.
Okay, thank you. So whatever fees you pay in school is for a full academic year. So it's for a year, it's not for a semester. Thank you.
All right. So when it comes to the issue of fees and scholarship and bursaries, don't worry. This is KNUST. The little help we need to give you when you come here, we are going to let you know. Before we conclude the session, I'll also show you where you can get more information about scholarship from. So we are about concluding this information on fees. After first year, you know that you have to pay your fees 100% before you can secure accommodation. And if you don't have all the fees, we also told you what we should do. So Ms. Sainty, any final words for our students when it comes to fees? Those who have paid accommodation together, or their lifestyle on campus, ordering for food here and there, managing their money. Maybe a little bit advice on that as we conclude the session.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, continue.
Thank you.
Worry.
So my office is in charge of resolving all issues concerning academic fees. So if you are a fresher and you come to campus and you have any issue concerning fees, kindly come to my office at the Students Division at the main finance office, and it will be resolved. And with those who have made payment together for the academic fees and residential fees, do not panic. You can quickly pay the residential fees to secure accommodation, so that when you come to campus, you can pass by at our office and we will refund the excess to you. And some students have also paid their residential fees as academic fees. So with that one, don't panic. We have a WhatsApp line online. You can WhatsApp us with your details, and we can convert it from academic fees to residential fees so that you can book your accommodation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. One of the last questions is that some of us got admission through the less endowed schools admission system, meaning that you didn't really apply, the university really offered you the admission, and most of you have accepted to come. Congratulations. If you get your admission through that channel, However, the less endowed admission didn't come along with the payment of fees. The university is saying that you will not compete with other people in this particular program, be electrical, be geological, be human biology, be law. So depending upon which school you attended, we are offering you this admission, no competition for you. However, it didn't come along with fees. So if you by God's grace, got the admission through the less endowed admission process, it is time for you to mobilize every member of the family that, look, I need money to come to school, to pay my fees. Thank God that all the less endowed people, you are regular students. So the fees is not as high as those of the fee paying. So I want to encourage you that if you got less endowed admission, please, it didn't come along with fees as well. But you are free, and as a Kenyan student, to also apply for the scholarship and bursaries available to us, okay? Apply it, and when you meet the panel, you'll be able to justify why you should be selected so that you can achieve your dream. All right, so on that note, we want to end the session. We're going for a short commercial break. And when we come back, Obuasi, the Gold City. Obuasi campus, are you there? We are coming to you live and also letting you know that what to expect when you arrive there. So if you have any additional question, the help desk. So Tesla, please say it again before I say goodbye to you.
Yeah, helpdesk.knust.edu.gh.
Helpdesk.knust.edu.
And staff of the School of Graduate Studies, I want to welcome you and to congratulate you for having the opportunity to be with us. As graduate students, we expect you to come to terms with the realities, which includes coming up with innovating ideas that solve the needs of our society. And to be able to become a student, we expect you to register. So now that you have your admission, the portal will be open. There are two types of registration we expect our students to do: the biometric registration and then the course registration. A copy of the slip of the course registration must be deposited at the graduate school, which serves as a reference when needed. We will also urge you to be punctual in class and attend class. We know some of you are working and also have family commitments, but remember that you are graduate students, you are full-time students, and you cannot sacrifice your academic work just by being here. As graduate school, we'll be expecting you to meet all the requirements before you are presented for graduation. Also want to use the opportunity to tell you that the graduate school plays a coordinating role. It is your home. So whenever you have any challenges, either with a particular course, whether with your supervisor, whom you'll be working along in the course of your study, you are free to contact the graduate school. The graduate school currently is hosted at the School of Business Block, and you can always find us. We have our website which is running, and we have our helplines that are available. We are working with GRASAC to have an orientation for you, and we are sure that at the right time we'll reach to you and make sure that everything that you are supposed to be made known, which will make your stay comfortable, we will do that. So on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, once more, I want to congratulate you, and I want to urge you to feel at home, because indeed KNUST is at home and it's the center for quality research, which we hope your contribution will take it to the next level. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. I know you've been with us for some time now. We are almost ending, okay? So don't drop off. This is very relevant to us, and the whole university, we are here with this live session to make sure that your coming here is seamless. This is KNUST. Obuasi campus, are you there? Yes. One of the beautiful ones are going to get us. I'm privileged to have the coordinating dean for Obuasi, and I always say that those in Obuasi, you work on gold. A beautiful one. So I'm pleased to have the coordinating dean, Professor Lawrence Dakwa. Prof, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Just give us some, very much. A little overview about how the whole of Obuasi campus is like, then we'll take you from there. to go to specific questions.
Thank you very much.
So if I selected Obuasi campus, have I made a mistake or whatever? Please, thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Theo, and thank you all our students. You're welcome to Obuasi campus of KNUST. KNUST, I would say, has multiple campuses, and we have the Kumasi campus, and then we have the Obuasi campus, which is our youngest campus. If I should say so, we are in our 5th year of being established, and we keep growing. Obuasi campus is just another campus of KNUST in the sense that everything, every benefit for every student who has registered in Obuasi campus accesses the same facilities, the same benefits that take place in Kumasi. So you are a bona fide student of KNUST. The only difference is that your residence, your accommodation, and your lectures take place in Obuasi, not in Kumasi. Because your lectures are taking place in Obuasi, we advise and we have advocated, and just as we have done in Kumasi, we have recommended about 15 hostels, that one of which is on our campus, and then the rest are in the immediate neighborhood. And some of them also have shuttle facilities that bring students to campus and take them back to their residence. We have also established, and we have a senior tutor in charge of everything that matters to students, who is a direct representative of the Directorate of Students Affairs in Obuasi campus. We have a counselor, just as we have teams of counselors. Our scale is slightly smaller compared to the scale in Kumasi. We are just less than 2,500 in total population. So you get the chance to bond more amongst each other, and you get more interactive sessions with your lecturers and your teaching assistants, and that gives you also an added advantage. So you can get a higher, how should I say, student-lecturer ratio, and then you get to know each other the more. And the other side is that for some of the courses, like the engineering courses, because our laboratories are not fully established in Obuasi yet, you come to Kumasi campus and do your laboratory sessions also in Kumasi, and so you get the dual advantage. You spend some time of your studies in Kumasi and major of the times in Obuasi. As we keep growing and we build our facilities, you get to see more from Obuasi. I must also add that Obuasi has one other recreational facility that we don't have in Kumasi, and that's we have the cricket overhaul. And we are forming the first cricket team in Obuasi. And so all the other things, and we have 3 tennis courts for students also is available there, and then the football pitch at the OSC enclave. So please, don't feel any slighted down. It is just another campus of KNUST. Come enjoy. We are ensuring that every facility, every advantage, every benefit that is available in Kumasi is enjoyed in Obuasi. And to add to that, the VCCs, that's the Vice Chancellor's Student Excellence Awards, the last time that we celebrated it, quite a number of students also benefited. The Sonsol project that the Vice Chancellor has benevolently done, 35 students last year got laptops, also in addition to the other. So we are ensuring that we get equitable benefits for all our students, just as everybody gets in Kumasi. And to add to that, last year we had 1 international student in Obuasi, and we are still looking forward to having more. So the immigration facilities and everything that, and the counseling, everything that takes place in Kumasi is available. Scholarships, bursaries, and everything, we get the same quota, and we ensure that students in Obuasi get their due.
All right. So if you're in the land of Obuasi, the land of gold, you are not disadvantaged at all. And I want to assure you there's a little lie in the system that if you go to Obuasi campus and you finish, you are going to write Obuasi campus on the certificate. Hey!
No, it's not true.
Who said that? It is never true. KNUST, we are one big family. That distant learning Obuasi campus, when you finish, it is KNUST graduate. We don't put where you attend a lecture on the certificate, so don't let anybody lie to you. Before I go to my next question, I want to say that you see the YouTube channel that you are watching us from, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit it right now, everybody. Yes, hit it. I want to see it. Yes, go ahead. Hit it. Like it, like it, like it. And also, and they should give you notifications, okay? So also click on the notification as well. And all our social media platforms from KNUST, please join that. And don't, as the UITES guy said, don't go to any strange site. KNUST, please join and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Prof. Dakwa, please, in case I selected Obuasi campus and I arrive on Tuesday and all my friends have come to Kumasi, can I change? After that, just give us a little rundown about how you're going to receive us at Obuasi on Tuesday, God willing.
Okay. Because we are the same university, irrespective of the location, it's the location that gives the name of the campus, Kumasi campus and Obuasi campus. So the quality, the safe arrival facilities, procedures and everything, we are doing the same way. We are warmly expecting and ready to receive you just as you come in. If you are coming from Accra or from the north and you are using public transport system, you get to the main runabout in Obuasi town. We would have the KNUST buses available to carry you to our campus. And then when you come through our campus, you go through the same processes of registration with the university and your courses. And when you are finished, there are buses that will also convey you to your respective hostels. And we make sure that you're comfortably and securely accommodated in your hostels. The hostel owners and their security personnel, their caretakers and managers are also warmly, even today, we were in Obuasi with the Deputy Director of Students Affairs in charge of housing and welfare to look at himself, our preparedness for receiving our students. And we've been taking the boxes. We are warmly waiting for you. Please come. We are ready to receive you and make sure that you get secured in your location. And for those who have not registered yet in their hostels, you go through the same accommodation portal on the KNUST website and you follow it. Please just watch for the Obuasi signage. Follow that, and then you will get to see the warm environments of each one of the hostels, the facilities that are available, and then based on your conviction and your approval, there are slight changes in terms of fees, differences based on the facilities that are available in each one of them. Then you make your payment to the various banks through the same networks as you are. We visited the banks in Obuasi and made sure everything is smoothless. And then once you have made that, we have even given you the Google map. You can drive using the Google map, drive directly to your hostel, and then also drive to our campus and go through the processes and be registered and ready to take on. Again, let me also take opportunity and say that there is also a plan for the orientation. At the various hostels, there are 4 major locations that will do the orientations for the orientation at the hostels, how to ensure that you are secured, your properties are secured, ensuring that you lock your doors well, how to live with your fellow roommates, and make sure that the bond and your period of study is enjoyable, you make good friends, and then you protect yourself. That after you have learned, you would also have good, memorable periods. Let me also assure you that the quality of teaching is the same for each of the programs that we are running. In fact, let me take opportunity and say that we are doing 7 engineering programs in Obuasi. We are doing 4 in business school, 3 in the allied health, and 1 environmental science. There are a few dedicated lecturers located in Obuasi. And then other lecturers who are teaching in Kumasi also come to Obuasi and deliver the same quality. The same period that we are doing exams in Kumasi, the same period we do that, the same exams, everything. So when you get first class in Obuasi, it is the same first class in equivalent in Kumasi. There's no difference. In fact, we say that because the people are fewer, you stand out and you get even much more benefit. You can interact further with your lecturers even after the lecture periods.
All right, our time is almost up, but I want to say a little bit about security, emphasize a little bit for me, how secure are students on campus and off campus. We also say a little bit about the Kumasi as well as we get a conclusion to this session.
Okay.
If you have any few questions that we have not answered, please keep them coming, okay? And let's see if we can sort you out before we say goodbye to you.
Okay. In terms of security, we have the KNUST security services equivalent with the various levels of command and the men and the women available and scattered around the campus at the various locations, and making sure that everywhere you are on our campus, you are protected and you are secured. And we ensure that even if you left anything behind, these trained professional people sometimes have found books and other gadgets that belong to students. They take them to the charge office and we track and trace. Or sometimes the students come back reporting that they left this, and then once you identify them, then they are given back to you. We have CCTV coverage, just as we have it in Kumasi, everywhere. We have ensured the same applies in your hostels. If any student has any issue, whether on campus or off campus, in the hostel, our dedicated staff, led under my leadership, representing the Vice Chancellor in Obuasi, we go through every step of the way with the support of the Ghana Police Services.
Very important.
And we have the Ghana Police Services both in Central Station in Obuasi, Tutuka, and all the way to even the whole of the Kumasi South Command have been giving us the solid support. And when needed, they come around and then ensure that they are visible and we are protected. So we assure you, come, our environment is very safe. We have a lot of our teaching assistants in Obuasi now who were students. They just completed from Obuasi.
Yeah.
And they are doing their service there.
All right.
Somebody is asking about the shuttle system. The shuttle system is an arrangement between the university and the hostel owners to make sure that there's provision of buses, either by the hostel owners or a group of the hostel owners in each catchment area. So they come through your hostel at specified times. Then you board, you come to campus and you go back. For some of the cases, the university has our internal arrangements of subsidizing these fees.
All right. So thank you very much, Prof. Dakwa. I also want to add my voice that KNUST, your security is very dear to us. We are your parents on campus and will not allow anything untoward to happen to you. So right on Kumasi campus or Obuasi campus, we have the KNUST Security Services who ensures your daily security. And security tips will be given to you during the orientation. For example, I will say this on air, that when you come here and you are going out, always make sure that your door is locked and the key is kept at the porter's lodge or at the hostel assistant's office. It's very, very important. So the off-campus, we have Ghana Police Service with their men who are always around on their motor riders, with their vans, with everything, to ensure that students are very, very secured. We don't joke with security because you are dear to us. Your parents are handing you over to us. We have to make sure that we take care of you. So security is a shared responsibility, you know that? So make sure that you are going to take care of that. If I start Obuasi, which day will I visit campus? Well, those details will be given to you during the orientation. So, Prof. Dakwa, any closing remarks for our Obuasi, the Gold family? Any closing remarks for them?
Yes, my closing remark is that you are warmly welcome to the Golden City, Obuasi. And we have committed to you that we will ensure that you have a memorable stay for your studies, that you experience the inclusivity and the diversity, and then the friendly environment that KNUST is noted for. That at the end of the day, you will be just like me and a proud alumnus of KNUST, and will be making the impact that we expect you to make for both Ghana and the global. We look forward to receiving you and ensuring that your career is established. See you in Obuasi very soon.
All right, thank you very much. As we are about concluding, I want to encourage you to know that this particular virtual orientation is in so many parts. We had the virtual tour, which was led by my dear sister Abuna and the squad. They went around showing you all the places. So when you arrive on Tuesday and Wednesday, you are going to your college, you know your college, you know your faculty, go back to the video, you know where you are going. Then this live Q&A session, the video will be uploaded, so those who are not able to join us, you can always go. Or if you forgot get something, please go back and watch the videos and all the responses about that. I also want to say that we have very short videos from a number of senior colleagues on campus, and all these videos will be duly uploaded. I didn't say this in the earlier part because I know some of you will stop and will go and watch the video. So we have a video from the Director of Student Affairs we have uploaded already. The Director of School of Graduate Studies also have a small message for all postgraduate students. Also, we are going to upload it. We have also a video from the Director of the University Health Services. Please, the medicals, they are compulsory. Every freshly admitted, newly admitted KNUST student is supposed to go through your medicals. It is not going to we're not going to take away your admission from you when you go through the medicals or we find something. We want to help you. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay vibrant, because we're a university that adheres to inclusivity and diversity. And your health is so dear to us. Your security is so dear to us. So we have a video also from the head of security services. Please, will be uploaded. The Director of Sports. Oh, you look at our gym, right? And also our swimming pool. So we are going to make sure that you watch the presentation from the head of KNUST Security, the Director of Sports. We also have the KNUST Counseling Center Services. And this presentation will be given by the head of the Counseling Unit. So make sure that So make sure that after this whole session, as throughout the weekend, and also as you sit in the bus coming, you will not be watching anything but all the various videos that you have uploaded. So when you get to campus, you are well informed. We also have my good self. I'll be talking about more scholarship and more bursaries. So listen to the presentation as well and understand the various scholarship and bursaries that we have for you. And we also have the head of the student division, a DFO, who will give you more insight about how to live your life on campus. I mean, budgeting. Do you have to cook? Do you have to buy food? And if yes, how much money do you have to spend a day? All these things, we cannot say it all on live, so it will take us hours and hours. So we have various short videos that will be uploaded online. Then you have to go there and listen to them. as we rightly said at the beginning of presentation, when you arrive on campus on Tuesday, we'll settle you in both your halls of residence and also the off-campus accommodation. On Wednesday, all the 6 halls of residence will have their residential orientation simultaneously. On Thursday and Friday, off campus will be coming there live and color for in-person orientation in the evenings. But however, during the day, in the morning, right at 7:30 a.m., please, your college, your faculty, and your departmental orientations will be ongoing. Because of the way we have arrived on campus, we want to plead with you, don't miss any of these orientation, because as you rightly know, the university system is not like the senior high school we just completed. Nobody rings a bell. Nobody speaks into the horns. We go strictly by our media pages and also by the structures. So make sure you don't miss any of these orientation. Otherwise, you'll be found wanting, okay? So make sure that you participate at your college. Somebody said, okay, I was giving physics. I don't like physics. I want to do chemistry. I want to do biology. Attend the orientations. I also want to announce that we have the Student Loan Trust Fund who will be presenting on how to secure some soft loans to for your stay on campus. So all these things will be happening live and colored during the college faculty and departmental orientation. So on that note, we want to say a very, very big thank you to all of you. If there's any critical question that you think we have not answered, our team, even at the close of the session, our team will be at the background at the help desk to answer your questions for you. And also at the YouTube page, just keep the questions coming. We'll help answer them for you. So on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Rita Akosia Dixon, and all the provosts of the colleges, all the directors, and all the senior members, and everybody on behalf of the student leaders, remember that when you get to campus, HRC and GRASAC will also be having their orientation, and the information will be going around at the right time. We also want to caution you that be careful releasing your information when you come to campus on Tuesday. People will like, oh, give me your name, give me your phone number, I'll call you. Be careful. And the security will be there to guide you. So on that note, we want to say a very, very big thank you for joining us for this live session. Whether you're coming to KNUST main campus in Kumasi or you are going to our Gold City on Obuasi, welcome. Our distant learning students, amazing. From Accra campus to Sunyani campus to Ho campus to Takrade campus to Tamale campus. This is KNUST. You are one big family. It's going to be an amazing academic year. We pray for good health. We pray for vitality. We pray for long life. Thank you for joining us and see you soon on campus. Bye for now. Thank you.